All right, so go. I'm not posting this.
This is where they're silly. This is where they're stupid. You're a woman, right?
Right.
Who just happens to be disabled, right?
Right.
So which came first? Your vagina or your disability? They've already asked you to the motherfucking march when you're a woman.
But see, yeah, I agree with you. But see, this is where a lot of people get it twisted because, you know, like if you say disability lasts, because I consider myself a black man that just happens to have cerebral palsy. You can't say that. It has to be all intertwined and it has to be on equal footing, and it isn't.
Right.
And it's like, instead of you just saying,
okay, if you say to me, hey, black people need to show up for reparations. Mm-hmm. Like if they just put that out, like you know how they have like the wanted people on the billboards.
Mm-hmm.
If they said black people show up for reparations at this address, you know why I'm gonna go? 'Cause I'm black.
Right.
Duh.
Like I just feel like, why are we waiting for and this is everybody. Why are black people waiting for white approval? Why are disabled people waiting for able-bodied approval? Just go.
That chicken sandwich is fire.
Bro, just go. Like, I want people, like, man, look, if I was a Muslim and I was able to go to the Million Man March, I'm going to the march. I don't need I don't need, like, the Black Lives Matter protest, the one where they were shooting, the one where that shooting happened. Dude, one, I didn't know about it, and two, I had a night job. But dude, if I'd have knew about it, or if I was working downtown, or if I was on my way, you know, if I was working downtown or I was on my way home or whatever, and I just happened to catch that, and I just happened to be like, "What's going on?" "Oh yeah, we're having a march. You want to?" Because there were disabled people in the march. You know what I'm saying? When that happened, I remember I think it was channel 11. One of the guys were having, because you know there's a high rise, there's an affordable housing high rise in the center of the city.
That's where I have a friend that lives there.
Yeah, the Accord, by the Accord station. There's a high rise. They got a bunch of disabled people, and they got a bunch of people on affordable housing, right? Like he rolled down there, and like, because you know they couldn't, once they put everything on lockdown, you couldn't go home, so he couldn't go nowhere. So basically, I remember they interviewed the guy because the news truck was letting him use the power, one of their power outlets, to charge his chair because his chair died.
Well, that's nice.
Like, you gotta show up to stuff. You can't for me, it's like you gotta show up to stuff. You can't complain about, well, they're not including us. Show up to things. Show up. We got all these we have all these little conferences within ourselves, but nobody wants to show up to things. Nobody says, hey, disabled women, let's all get together. Like, bro, I remember when the Million Man March happened. They were having little, you know what I'm saying, we're going to the march, or we're going here, or we're going here. Matter of fact, when the President Obama because, you know, he had his last speech, he had his official last speech in Chicago, in McCormick Place. Dude, there were people having trips to go up there.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta show up to stuff. If you really want to be, you know, in this historic thing, show up. But we keep waiting for people. We're going to include disabled people. Like, stop waiting for the able-bodied world to include us. Show up to stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even on what you own. I'm on, you're already included. You just want more attention.
Yeah. we're we're
I mean,
we're saying that we're saying the same thing. It's like
and this is another precursor to the purple label. Stop thinking with your click. Coming soon.
Oh man. Wow. All right, man.
Hey, and I got a special cover that I'm gonna put on it. I'm gonna ask you about that when we stop recording.
All right, so we're gonna. Okay, so this one, do you want me to post this one too, or no?
Yeah, you can post them all.
Post both of them. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just feel like can we stop asking for approval, stop asking for validation. If you want to go, go. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that's gonna stop me from going to, like, okay, if I was able to, which was it scared the heck out of all my people when that Black Lives Matter thing happened. But if I was in a situation like, if I was in a because people would used to just go, or we would have, or people would have like, we're gonna go to this thing. We're all like, just like me and Kingsley would just be like, we're gonna go and do this, or me, Ralph, and Kingsley would be like, we're gonna go and do this. You know what I'm saying? Or me and you would be like, we're gonna do this. So it just stop acting like they're not including us. They
They
never
do that. Hey, man, but are we still recording?
Yeah, you want me to stop?
No, I mean, but they do that shit for attention, man.
I agree.
And they need to stop that shit.
You should just go.
Hey, man, yeah. Quit acting silly about shit. You know?
I understand, but sometimes you just gotta be like, stop, get out of your house. You know what I mean?
No, get out of your own damn way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, I'm not asking for validation. I'm not asking for. They forgot about us. Now, from a large.
Oh, they got tater tarts and onion rings. Hard decision. Fries.
Ant's figuring out what he wants for lunch.
Yeah. Fries, yeah.
But yeah, bro. Like, anyway, I just feel like stop asking for permission. Like, I'm tired of people. I'm tired of disabled people they not including us. I don't want faux inclusion anyway. If you want to go, if I'm going to a march, I'm going to a march.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like, I'm going to get a group of my people that I trust, that I know I can be safe with, or I'm gonna go by, like, if I just happen to be downtown and there's a march, and okay, this is cool, I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? There's not gonna be like, or there's gonna be like.
Hey man, that's right up with one of our mutual friends thinking that anybody gives a damn about you driving.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You have to get out there and get it for yourself.
Yes.
You know, and people just need to understand. I'm not waiting for an invitation. I'm not waiting for, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just put it to you like this. We picked the most moronic person we could ever have picked as president, and he's now president. It's all cards open. And that's how you know people really don't feel too bad about Trump being president.
People voted for, like, women voted for him. What are you mad about?
Oh,
As
man.
you said in the last one, women voted for him. What are you mad about? What are y'all upset about? I'm not understanding. What are you upset about? Like, I don't understand. Like, they voted for him. You know what I mean? Like, There are women that like, bro, I took polls, man. There are women that are like, there are people that are like, I don't like what he said about women, but I like everything else. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
it's just it is what it is,
just
man.
silliness shit. Just silliness based on silliness, man. They know that dude can't run the country.
He doesn't run the country. He's there for He's there for veto power purposes. That's it. They set this country up to be, which people don't understand. They set this country up to be the way it is, like 2 years after Obama got in office. 2 years after President Obama got in office, when his when all the terms of the Democratic Congress ended, everybody.
Man, that sounds good.
Everybody, what you saying?
This chicken sandwich.
Everybody was voting for Republican everything.
For me, my veggie burger and my chicken sandwich has to be perfect. So I can't go to a new place until I've actually been there and had it a couple times.
So you got to get used to the certain chicken sandwiches and certain veggie burgers.
Well, that's a piece of hamburger meat with a hot dog on top and bacon. Wow.
So, Ant, you good? You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. So this has been a Push 101, and yes, ladies, I'm hungry. I need you to send recipes. I need you to come cook. And if you do come cook, you will be cooking in your thong and your bra. This has been a Push 101, a.k.a. the Pushcast, a.k.a. I'm the pretty boy, a.k.a. the Push. We out.
Later.
Say good night to the people, Christian.
Good night, everybody. All right, man. Wow.